The Charlotte Bobcats finished the 2011-2012 season with a 7-59 record. The season was shortened for the lockout, but this was a pathetic record. I mean, they couldn't even crack double-digit wins in a 66-game season. But what if instead of being in sunny Miami with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, LeBron was in sad Charlotte with Gerald Henderson and Kemba Walker? Would the Bobcats be able to potentially make the playoffs or at least win 10 games on the season? That's what we're here to find out. I'm going to give LeBron James 4 seasons on the worst team ever to try and win an NBA championship. Now, he's not going to go without help. I'm going to be able to make 2 trades every offseason to help James get more talent. But everything else is up to the CPU. Let's get into the sim. Season number 1 is wrapped. LeBron James made All-NBA first team as he averaged almost 29 points per game, adding on 10 rebounds and about 8 assists a night. And somehow we made it into the playoffs. Now, it's not like we were the number 1 seed. We won 37 games, but that's a huge improvement compared to what the Bobcats did in real life. Let's get into round number 1 where we got the New York Knicks. The Knicks have Melo, JR, Amari, and Tyson Chandler. I have a feeling this is going to be rough. Game number 1 goes to New York. Game 2 also goes to the Knicks. We managed to take game 3 and game 4. If LeBron James can somehow pull off this upset, I will genuinely be shocked. We just won game 5. LeBron James drops a triple-double, and he is a man on a mission in these playoffs. Not only is he scoring, averaging almost 38 points a night, he's getting his teammates involved with about 11 assists per game, shooting a ridiculous, scorching hot, almost 70% from the field, over 50% from the 3. We're 1 game away from the second round. Unfortunately, game 6 is not going to be that game. Shout out to Gerald Henderson though. He's doing his thing. LeBron almost drops a 40-point triple-double, but we've got to win in game 7. This would be a crazy story if Bron could pull it off. We've got a 4-point game here with a little over a minute to go. Now, we're going to need to put together some quick stops, but there's a chance here. Melo has the ball. He's defended by Corey Maggette. Steve Novak gets open in the mid-range and he misses it. There's a quick stop. Now let's try and score. Maggette over to Thomas. Thomas back to Maggette. Man, get the ball to LeBron. LeBron has it down the lane and he punches one on Steve Novak. Oh my goodness, Steve Novak, bro. Get out the way. You just got cooked. And just like that, we're within 2 points. 1 more stop, 1 more bucket, and we're really in business. Corey Maggette defending Carmelo Anthony. Melo gonna pull the mid-range, and he misses it, but Tyson Chandler grabs the board back to Melo, and Melo gets an easy floater. Come on, man. We gotta get on the glass. I understand this team is challenged from a talent standpoint, but come on now. Mullins inbounding the ball. Just get it to Bron and let him go to work. We probably need a 3-pointer, but he's been hot from the 3-point line in this series, so he could probably knock one down. Bron over to Kemba Walker. Cardiac Kemba in the garden trying to make a big play for the squad. I don't know why we're giving it to a young Kemba with the game on the line. Short jumper is off. That offensive rebound and then the missed Kemba shot, that was a heartbreaker, man. LeBron, 45, 8, and 11. He left it all out on the floor in this series. The Knicks went on to lose in 7 in the finals to the Lakers, so it's clear we're a good team just by adding LeBron James. I mean, who would have thought you add one of the greatest ever and you win some more games? And now we're here at the NBA draft. Remember, earlier on in the video, I said I'm going to be allowed to make 2 trades every offseason to try and improve the team. I decided on trading Corey Maggette for a first-round pick. This way, we dump off some of his salary and have more money to spend in free agency. We ended up selecting Chris Middleton, 15th overall. Shout out to the CPU, he could end up being an absolute steal if he develops well. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money to go out and sign a star in free agency. But if I trade both Desagana Diop and Derrick Brown, that'll clear up some money for the CPU to potentially make a move. So hopefully they'll make the most of this cap space. We'll see how it goes. Ultimately, our big offseason addition was the Jet, Jason Terry. I know he's excited to be playing alongside his good buddy LeBron. We also signed CJ Miles, I guess. I mean, the team's definitely better than last year. We've even got Chris Kardashian, but I don't know, man. It's not looking too great. Obviously, though, when you got LeBron on the team, anything's possible. Shout out Kevin Garnett. LeBron James once again made All-NBA first team, averaging about 26, 11, and 8. But surprisingly, we were the 2 seed. Apparently, the additions of Jason Terry and CJ Miles were huge, because we ended up winning a lot more games. A 50-win season for this team is ridiculous, so let's get into round 1 against Atlanta. We're all tied up at 2 apiece, headed into game 5. We're going to take game 5, one more game, and we're in the second round. And it looks like we're going 7 once again. This Hawks team is solid. Joe Johnson, Jay Smoove, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague, along with, of course, the great Zaza Pachulia. Let's get into it. Okay, LeChoke, it's starting to get ugly. Back-to-back Game 7 L's. I mean, 18% from 3. Bro couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. No way Bron lost to Hawks T-Mac. Now it's time for me to make my offseason moves. And Jason Terry actually retired on us. I was planning on trading him this offseason, so that kind of sucks. But instead, I'm going to package together Chris Humphries and CJ Miles along with this 23rd pick via the Clippers. And it looks like the Knicks are willing to offer me Tyson Chandler. This seems like a no-brainer. I'm most definitely going to take it. I know he's on a 1-year deal, but I've got an opportunity to get an 86 overall playing alongside Bron. I got to do it. This is a weird trade to try and make, but Aaron Aflalo is available and he's pretty solid. 83 overall, only making $5 million. I'll offer Tyrese Thomas and Jerebko. They say no. I'll give y'all 2 seconds as well. They still say no. You know what? I'll throw in a first. Hopefully this will do the job. And it looks like it will. So we got an 83 and an 85 to play alongside Bron. I did my job. Now the CPU's just got to lock in and maybe add some more talent. You know what? Andre Bloch, not a bad addition. 82 overall power forward. We needed a good 4. We also got Lou Will for some bench scoring. Kemba Walker's going up in overall. This team's really starting to come together. We pretty much casually went from one of the worst teams ever to one of the best in just a couple seasons. 69 wins on the year as LeBron James takes home the MVP award, averaging about 27 points, 9 boards, and 9 assists. Now remember, I was only giving Bron 4 years to win a championship, so we got 1 more year after this. It'd be nice if Bron could just make it happen right now. 69 wins, of course, was good enough for the number 1 seed. Kemba Walker was really good. LeBron, of course, was doing his thing. The Aaron Aflalo pickup seemed solid. And Tyson Chandler was averaging a double-double while holding it down defensively with 2 blocks. Round number 1, we got the Washington Wizards. Hopefully we make it out of the first round this year, and we will in 6 games. Now we're moving on to the Toronto Raptors. I wonder if LeBronto still works, even if he's with the Bobcats. Game number 1 of the series goes to the Raptors. Game 2 is going to go to us. Game 3 also goes to the Raptors. Man, we're down 3-1 to Toronto. Come on, Bron, make the 3-1 comeback. We're going to take game 5. Let's see if we can force game 7. Maybe LeBron was just playing with them. He was waiting until he got down 3-1 just to make the L even sadder for Chris Paul and the Raptors. And yeah, it looks like Bron's just casually going to complete a 3-1 comeback against the Raptors. Game 7, Chris Paul, not looking good, man. And now we're moving on to the conference finals against the New York Knicks. I can't believe they gave us Tyson Chandler. Hey, I appreciate it because now we're here in the conference finals. Game number 1 of the series is going to go to us. Game 2 to New York. Game 3 is going to go to us. And we're up 3-1, 1 game away from the finals, and we're going to make it. But now we've got to take on OKC. This is going to be the ultimate challenge. The Thunder are a powerhouse with Russell Westbrook, James Harden, KD, Serge Ibaka, and of course, the great Tyler Zeller. But in game number 1, it's all LeBron and the Bobcats. We get a win. OKC comes right back in game 2 though. We win game 3, taking a 2-1 series lead. And OKC comes back in game 4, so we're all tied up headed into game 5. In the pivotal game 5, OKC comes out with a statement win, winning by almost 20 points despite LeBron scoring 38 points, adding on 7 boards and 10 assists. The Thunder just got a lot of firepower. They got over 100 points of offense from Ibaka, Harden, Russ, and KD. Now we're facing elimination in game 6. And unfortunately, we're going to fall short to a stacked Thunder team, meaning that we have 1 more season to put it all together and win a championship. But what are you supposed to do when this big three's going that crazy? Since this is the final season, we've got a lot of picks and I plan on somehow using them all in a big trade. It seems like the Sixers don't value Drew Holiday too crazily, and I would love to have him on our team. So why don't I offer Andre Bloch and 1 first? Let's see if it gets it done. They say no. That's fine. We'll throw in another pick and they say yes. so we get an 88 overall point guard in Holiday to play for our squad. I'm gonna offer Lou Will and 3 firsts to the Blazers for LaMarcus Aldridge. If we could get an elite power forward, that'd be huge. They're gonna say no. I don't really have any other players I could throw into the trade, so maybe some seconds will push it over the edge, and it actually does. Let's go. We got LaMarcus Aldridge alongside LeBron and Drew Holiday. Now it's just up to the CPU. They gotta come through, re-sign Aaron Aflalo, Tyson Chandler, and Kemba. They actually came through for me. Kemba is back, Aaron Aflalo is back, and so is Tyson Chandler. We are poised to make our championship run. We just made the finals and added 2 all-star caliber players in Drew Holiday and LaMarcus. LeBron makes All-NBA first team this season and averages about 24, 8, and 8. He didn't have to do as much heavy lifting with our stacked roster. Round number 1, we got the Chicago Bulls, and we're going to beat them easily in 5. Round 2, it's going to be Indiana. I'm not too worried. We beat them in 5. Now in the conference finals, we got the Cavs with Kyrie, Jamal Crawford, Danilo Gallinari, Tristan Thompson, and Samardo Samuels. I mean, Kyrie is good, but Drew Holiday can lock him up. Game number 1's going to go to us. Game 2 also goes to us. We're up 3-0. Cavs are going to take a game, and the Cavs will take 2 games. Let's just finish it in 6. Oh, man. Don't blow a 3-0 to the Cavs. Come on, Bron. Okay, y'all scared me a little bit, but we ended up getting the dub. LeBron 31-15 in Game 7. And now we've got our rematch with the Thunder. We look a little bit better, at least compared to last year, but this Thunder team is still scary. Game number 1 of the series is going to go to us. Game 2 goes to OKC. Game 3 is going to go to us. And we're all tied up at 2 apiece, just like we were last year. We got to win this Game 5 this time. Game 5 is coming down to the wire. LeBron is fouled out and we're up by 4. So we really just need a stop to finish the job, and Serge Ibaka is going to get an easy layup. We should be okay as long as one of our guys knocks down some free throws. Drew Holiday is going to go to the line. First one for Holiday is good. Second one for Drew is also good. Now just don't let up a 3 and we will get this dub. Ball goes to Harden, deep 3, and it's good. Oh no. Man, I wish Bron wasn't fouled out. Drew Holiday going to the line once again. First one is good. Holiday's second free throw also good, so we just can't let up a 3 or we're headed to overtime without our best player. Russell Westbrook brings up the ball, gives it to Harden. Harden, couple fakes, pulls it, and it's off. Thank goodness, man. Serge Ibaka was the leading scorer for OKC in this one. That's kind of crazy. Drew Holiday had a triple-double. Shout out to Drew. He was hitting those clutch free throws as well. Now we are 1 game away from the ultimate goal of an NBA championship. Unfortunately, we're not going to win in Game 6. Setting up a winner-go-home Game 7, Charlotte versus OKC. We're down by 6 here with about 1:20 to go in the game. We're going to need some stops. Ball goes down to Westbrook in the post. Come on, Drew. You're getting bodied right now. Oh, my goodness. All right, Bron, we're probably going to need a 3 out of you right here. LeBron, defended by Durant, gets down the lane, gets a quick 2. We'll take it. Russ, attacking the basket. Short jumper is good. We end up losing in Game 7. So our goal of winning a championship in 4 seasons comes up just barely short. But it's clear that LeBron James joining this team definitely changed everything. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.